Tom here, Negotiating with Jesus. Going to give you one more video. Going to do an on-the-road video. I want you to know that I'm perfectly safe here. My hands are on the wheel, and at 2 and 3, I just turn on the windshield wipers and drop the phone. So there you go. Okay, so I'm back. I want you to know things are good. That was not a crash. It's just the slightest little hiccup in life. Really, isn't life about falling onto your face and getting up and dusting yourself off? Isn't that really what it's about? So let this, boy, now I'm in farm country, and boy, somebody spread a field. And if you're not from farm country, spreading is what you do with your livestock poop. You spread it on a field, and when they do that, in my area of the woods, you drive along and you can tell. Surprisingly, you can tell. Now, that's a price that you pay for country living, and I don't have a problem with it at all. I don't find it pleasant. It's not pleasant, but country living is pleasant. And you don't get to live and there not be a cost. There's a cost. And some people might like the San Fernando Valley, and sometimes you're in that big soup bowl of smog, and there's a price, and you're in the fires, and you're in the mudslides, and earthquakes, and there's a price. What are you going to do? So I wanted to do a quick video again on the very confusing nature of the situation right now with this coronavirus, COVID-19 coming around. And I wanted to give you a sense of, as I try and piece a lot of things together, and my mind, it's finite. I don't have unlimited intellect and knowledge. Those of you that do, for goodness sakes, reveal yourself and tell us that you know what's going on. And the people that do, so far I suspect you're lying. Anybody who says they know what's going on, they have all the information. Reveal yourself, but don't be lying. Really give yourself a mental check and see if you really have all the answers. Because I suspect you have a limited amount like the rest of us. So my brain works like this. I pull, I don't have a super organized way of structuring my life. I do the things organized to the ability and the necessity that there's a certain organization of life. I go to sleep at night, I wake up in the morning, I get up. I'm an early riser. I don't know if you know it, but when it's time to get up, I just wake up, and it could be 5 o'clock, and I'm like, time to get up, and I wake up and I'm awake. I don't have any problem getting up. I don't need to be prodded. When I wake up, if it's 5 o'clock and I grab my phone and take a look, I'm like, okay, let's get going. And that's great. I like getting up. Morning is my favorite time. It's peaceful. It's the beginning. I love the beginning. I haven't messed anything up. Generally speaking, when my feet hit the floor, I've done nothing wrong so far. So that's its own, miracle. That's its own miracle, and I'm celebrating. Hallelujah! I have been alive. I've been awake for seconds, and everything has gone right. So, but my mind pieces things together in a unique way. I just grab random thoughts and I put things together in a very strange, complex way that it doesn't always seem obvious. And I think those kind of thinkers can be helpful. Not everybody thinks that, but people who grab random things and pull them together, it's how all creative processes work. You take random things and you put them together and you make something new out of them. All creation, all creative activity is random things put together and something new created. So that's a lot of the way I work, and I think it's going to be useful in this time where we're pulling a lot of information together, and it's hard to make the right connections. I want to tell you that I actually still don't see. I understand the idea of a worldwide outbreak of this virus, and that it's, what is the word that they're saying? It's a pandemic. I don't see quite how the panic level making sense, like people hoarding toilet paper. It's like, so I'm wrapping my mind around hoarding toilet paper, and I'm thinking, my wife right away said, you could use cloth for toilet paper, and you could, empty it, and you could rinse it, and you'd put it in a bleach bucket or a Clorox bucket and wash it like they did with diapers for the entire history of humanity. So running out of toilet paper, boy, that doesn't make me panic at all. And if anybody's stockpiling water, I guess that makes sense. But I have a really big supply in my tap. I just turn on the faucet and I drink water. Well, it's almost unlimited as near as I can tell. Now, cereal. I don't know. Cereal manufacturers, if people bought all the cereal, I believe, I don't know the cycle of, the shelf cycle and life cycle of store cereal products, but I believe they expect to sell out completely all their cereal products probably within a week or two at the most. So if the store is completely sold out of every box of cereal, I believe about 2 weeks' time, it's completely restocked. So unless those same hungry people keep coming back, I think the sane people will show up pretty soon and come in and see that there's an entire stockpile of Frosted Flakes and Fruity Pebbles. And the sane people will come in and they'll grab a box because they're just about out. And they'll grab one box. Now, the sane people may go crazy as well and say, I'm not going to wait for the crazy people to come back. I'm going to get crazy right now and take all the Fruity Pebbles. But to me, this any thought of being anxious about Fruity Pebbles, my level of anxiety is so low you can't see it in the screen. It'd be like almost an afterthought. I might never have the thought of worrying about my stockpile of cereals. I could go a month without cereal. Now, I keep thinking that what's the cycle of a store restocking process? The people who are hitting these stores, I think the ones who just loaded up aren't going to need to go shopping this week. So let's take them out of the equation and think that normal people are going to buy food and see a well-stocked store and just buy it like it's not insane, whatever's going on out here. I think we can dial it down a little. So I'm going to put a lot of things together, and some of it is going to be the COVID-19 kind of panic. And I've seen some people on Twitter say, I don't see any signs of panic. Because I look around and nobody's screaming outside in the yard. It's like a very quiet neighborhood. So maybe this sense of panic is just on social media. But it's at the supermarket, in the toilet paper aisle. But as I look at it, seems like the pandemic has gone through China and is now coming to an end. I heard that there was one case today and one case yesterday, and it might have been one case this week. I think it might have been I'll say one case today, one case yesterday. If there's one case or less tomorrow in a population of 1 billion people, where maybe the worst cycle of this pandemic has now kind of been completed, and the death toll seems Nobody wants anyone to die, but every day, just millions of people die. And it's way beyond my control. I want to sink some clean wells in Africa and in India. And I give to organizations that do work around the world and locally to feed and care for people. And I try and do it myself. But the idea that people have died of a disease, it doesn't strike me with a sense of panic that I already feel this existential crisis that we're in, that people die of disease. That's not new. That's not a surprising new fact that just has been revealed. People die of natural causes. People die of heart disease. People die of traffic accidents. People die by the millions pretty much daily. And it is tragic. And I in no way minimize that. But there's no way that I can yet get a sense of how this is new, that people are dying. It's as obvious to anyone who's ever reached a level of maturity that they see the suffering in the world. For anyone who sees that and doesn't understand it in some deep way already, people are dying. And it's important. It's why it makes the gospel important. Because we are in a crisis that can't be solved. If this pandemic goes away, this year and next year and the year that follows, millions will die. And it is a terrible price. And to me, the only solution is finding someone who can cure that. There's never been anybody who's ever said they can cure death in any way that seems to me sounds truthful, except Jesus. That's the only one that's ever even mentioned it, that life everlasting could be something gained. Christ alone, in Christ alone. So trust in him. We're going to wrestle with some more things. I'll upload this one. This seems okay. 12 minutes of your time. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you again. Goodbye.